جاسم محمد عمر
نعم.
مهدي خليل
نعم.
فيصل
نعم.
علي جهاد
نعم.
عبد العزيز اسماعيل
نعم.
احمد خالد
نعم.
ومصطفى. يلا شباب السلام عليكم. For today we're going to start with basic configuration in VLAN. We're going to create many VLAN. We already done some VLAN for last week, basic configuration inside the switch. We set up the access port, we set up the port security, and for today we're going to make different VLAN. We're going to create VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, and we'll finish all the configuration. You can ping from same VLAN, but different VLAN you cannot ping at all because you need something else. You need something you're going to add inshallah next week or week after. So, any idea? Any idea? Anyone from you? If you can get in actual and reality, you can ping everywhere. But for today, same VLAN, for example, VLAN 10, VLAN 10, I get reply, I get connection between them. 20, 20, I can get 100%, 30, 30, I can get 100%. But different VLAN, I cannot ping at all. There is no connection for it. Any idea? So inshallah next week, we're going to make everything you can except for everywhere. Do you want to work together or you work individual? It's up to you. Yalla, okay, open all of you. Pocket riser. Most important for the switch is the port number. So, most important, this switch will need connection, the right connection to the port. So, here connection number 1, you have to connection port number 1, not 10, not 20, yeah? Because switch is different for router. Router, any port connected to it, you have to set up the IP address. But the switch, take just one IP address as a management IP address. By default, all the switch take VLAN 1 as a management VLAN. But for the security reason, we're going to make another VLAN, it's called VLAN 99, and set up the IP address inside VLAN 99 to access to the switch. So most important for switch is the port number. So here 11. Port number here 1, here 1, here 2, here 2, and here capacitor lead 11, and here 18, and here 6. Here the same 11, 18, here 6. So most important because why? Later we're going to take some port number and add it to the different VLAN. For example, for here, for this connection, I'm going to take some port from 11 to the 17, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm going to add it to the VLAN 1, VLAN 10. And then later, 18 to 24 to the VLAN 20. From 6 to the 10, VLAN 30, and so on. So most important, if you connect the wrong port, you get conflict, you cannot get anything right. So most important, first step to connect the port number exactly.
Which type of switch?
2960. 2960. Okay. Bucket tracer. So, click on the switch. There's many versions for a switch, but always interesting in 2960 is first switch, second switch, and third switch. And use a PCs here. One PC, second, third, and here as well. First PC. Second PC, third PC. When you connect switch to switch, you have to connected through crossover cable. So a crossover cable between switch to switch. But make sure the port number exactly here. Just click in the link here, connection, and go to the crossover cable. Click first switch in the top and say fast terminate 01. And then second switch fast terminate 01. Yeah? Again, crossover cable from switch number 1 to the fast terminate 02 to the fast terminate 02. Most important, the port number. And then the left hand side, fast terminate, go to the straight through cable. The rule is the same device you connect to the crossover cable, different device straight through cable. So from switch to the PC, straight through cable, straight through, fast terminate 11. Here they say 11, connect to the first PC in the left side. So second, fast terminate 18, straight through. تفرق. ليش؟ لأن حنسوي we're gonna create different VLAN. We're gonna create 10, 20, 30. So I'm gonna take some port and insert it in VLAN 10. I can use it, for example, make conflict between them. Yeah, I'm gonna specify. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that. Yeah, straight through cable. So straight through cable, fast terminate 18 and last and 6. Straight through cable, 6, go to the PC. In the right hand side, the same procedure, go to the straight through cable, switch 11 to the PC and 18, straight through cable, 18 to the PC, and finally straight through cable 6 to the PC. Yeah? So you have to get all the green lines, not red. Anyone get red, there is some mistake. Yeah? You have to get all the connection will be green. Yeah? من عند red, the connection something wrong. So I'm going to follow the lab exercise. Yeah? Hello, assalamu alaikum. Okay? Yalla شوية. So you already make connection between them. So first time they say create a network similar to the one topology diagram. You already cable the network. You already done. Clear any existing configuration because you already have a new switch. You don't need to delete anything. Just skip this step, step 2. We're going to start from task 2. Perform basic switch configuration. Yeah? Perform basic switch configuration. Basic switch configuration. We're going to start from the top. Switch number 1 and then switch number 2 and so on. So click in the switch in the top switch number 1 and then command line interface, enter, and then you need to do step number 1, configure the switch according to the following guidelines. Configure host name, switch host name. Yalla, enable. So you need to start from user mode to go to the privilege mode. You have to write enable and then config terminal. So config terminal any configuration, all the configuration, you have to go to the third level. Yeah, in the configuration mode, all the command. So you need to write the name of the switch, write host name S1 for switch number 1. Yeah, so you know that one is switch number 1. This first, configure the switch host name, then disable domain name system lookup. So write no IP domain lookup, no IP domain. No IP domain lookup. No IP now. Domain lookup. Domain lookup. No IP lookup. No IP domain lookup. Why are you doing this command? Because all the command is saved in the switch database. So if you do some mistake, you don't need to waiting and the cursor bring you back again. So you don't need to waiting. It's right away if you do any mistake. Yeah. Then configure user mode password of the class. Write enable password. Write Cisco. Our class, yeah? So I need to remember it. Enable password Cisco, our class. Then configure a password of Cisco for console connection. Right line, console 0 line. Console 0 password. Write Cisco. Enter login. So when you boot the system, they ask about the password. So this password for the console. When you go to the privilege user mode, to the privilege mode, you are writing enable. You ask about the password. You write here as well Cisco. Yeah. Exit. Next, you need for virtual access. For example, if you want to telnet the switch from remote PC, you need to set up the IP password inside VTY, virtual terminal. So write line VTY 015 password Cisco. Enter, log in, enter. So you set up this task to all of them. Yeah. When you finish, Control Z, and then WR. WR means copy, run, start. You mean to save it from configuration file to the startup configuration file, from the RAM to no volatile RAM. Yeah. So now you finish task 2, step 1. For example, let's say I exit. What that mean? Effect. Now the first password you ask for what? Alright, Cisco. Enter. You go into the user mode and then write enable. As well as for the password. Alright, Cisco. Enter. Now they allow me to go to the console of the switch. Yeah? خلاص هذا switch. طبعا you don't need it for all of them. I'm just showing you this first. You have to repeat it for switch number 2 and switch number 3, but you don't need it. Now you know it, yeah? Step number 2, re-enable the user port and switch 2 and switch 3. You don't need that one because you are free. Fresh, you have fresh switch. Task. Task 3, configure and activate the Ethernet interface, configure the PC. So you need to set up the IP address inside the PC according to the addressing table. What I want from you, you have to set up the IP address for each PC, PC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, according to the address table, PC1 is belong to the VLAN 10, so I'm going to set up the IP address 172.17.10.21 according to the addressing table. And that one belong to the VLAN 20, VLAN 30, and so on. Yalla, set up the IP address inside the PCs, all of them. Yeah? PC1, first one, desktop, IP configuration, first one, 172.17.10.21. 255.255.255.255.0 subnet mask and the default gateway. Is there any default gateway here? What do you think?
There's one router?
There is no default gateway, but if you're writing just for imaginary, there is no router. If you have a router, yes, there is a default gateway. But write down for 172.17.10.1. Yeah? Here 10.1, that's fine. First PC. Go to the second PC, belong to the VLAN 20, IP configuration, second PC. Just set up the IP address according to the address table. PCs, all of them. Yeah? 172.17.20.22. 255.255.255.0. And the default gateway 172.17.20.1. That one as well. Go to the third PC, desktop IP configuration 172.17.30.23. Subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and then default gateway 172.17.30.1. Go to the PC number 4, desktop IP configuration 172.17.10.24. 24. موجودة هنعدهم. حياة البي سي بي سي 1 2 3 بالادريسنج تيبل. يا ادريسنج تيبل. يلا بي سي 1 2 3 4 5 and so on. 255.0 and subnet mask 172.17.10.1. PC5 desktop IP configuration 172.17.20.25. Subnet mask 255.255.255.0. and the default gateway 172.17.30.1. Yalla. PC4 and PC 20. And finally PC6 IP configuration belong to the VLAN 30 172.17.30.26. 255.255.255.0 subnet mask 172.17.30.1. Yeah, done everything. Okay, شباب؟ Done? Yeah. Task 4. Configure VLAN on switch. So you need to configure the VLAN for each switch. We have 3 switches, yeah? For each switch you need to create 4 VLAN. 1 VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, and VLAN 99. Instead of VLAN 1 for management, you need to create for each switch VLAN 99. For they say Cisco company, they say for security reason, because by default all the switch for management, how can you access it through the VLAN 1? So I need to create another VLAN instead for VLAN 1 to create a VLAN 99. So I'm going to create here VLAN 99, VLAN 99, VLAN 99. For each switch, we're going to create 4 VLAN. If you have, for example, many switches, let's say 50 switches, because most companies working with the switching more than router. You have 50 switches, you have to go for each switch to configure many VLAN. This wastes time. Next week, inshallah, we're going to work with something that's called VLAN trunking protocol. We're going to make one switch as a server and the rest as a client, and just set up the VLAN inside the server, and the server they push all VLAN inside the whole switches. Yeah? Just for save time. So for now, in the task 4, so you need to create a VLAN. Start from the top. For all of them, you need to create 4 VLAN, 4 VLAN, 4 VLAN. Start in the top. Yalla, click. First one. Yalla, config, terminal.
This is the one on the top, right? The third one.
Yeah, top. Yeah, switch number 1. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Yeah, in the top. Switch number 1. Yeah? Config terminal. So, write VLAN 10. Enter and name it VLAN 10. They say faculty, VLAN 10 faculty. Write name, faculty. Enter. One exit. Then VLAN 20. Enter. Name, student. Student. Enter. Exit. VLAN 30. Enter. Name as a guest. Enter. Name. Yeah? Exit. And finally VLAN. Exit. VLAN 99. Enter. Name management. Enter. So I create for a switch, I'm going to repeat it as well. To switch 2 and switch 3. The same. I create for VLAN inside switch number 1. VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, and VLAN 99. You have to repeat it in switch number 2 and switch 3. Yeah? Control Z, WR. WR means copy, run, copy, run, start, start. Enter, exactly the same. Copy, run, start, you mean WR. So write for me, save for me from run to no volatile run. From configuration file to the startup configuration file. Okay? Now, if you write for me, show VLAN. When you did all the VLAN inside the switch, write for me, show VLAN. Enter. Now you find the VLAN you already created here, listed here. VLAN 10, name faculty. VLAN 20, student. VLAN 30, guest. VLAN 99 as a management. Yeah? You show you who here the VLAN you already created. Yeah, Shabab? But until now, by default, all the ports, most important to understand. Shabab, shuf ba'uni. Listen, Shabab. Most important for the switch, because the switch is working with the port and the VLAN. By default, before we create that one, if you're writing showdown, for example, show VLAN in switch number 2 here. Now here there is nothing VLAN, right? Show enable, show VLAN. So here there is nothing. Yeah, just show you by default VLAN 1. All the port is belong to the VLAN 1 by default, all of them. Later on, when you create VLAN 10, 20, 30, we're going to take some port and insert it to the different VLAN. Now, first step, we just created in the switch number 1, VLAN 10, 20, 30, 99 here, yeah? They insert it for you. If you go back for the switch number 1, you find here, yeah? VLAN 10, 20, 30, 99, yeah? Later on, we're going to take some port from 11 to the 17, I'm going to insert it to the VLAN 10. They show me here, VLAN 17, 18, 19, 20, until 24 is belonging to the VLAN 10. Understand? Now there's nothing. Later on, yeah? Going to show, most important to understand. Each port belongs in which VLAN? By default, the sharika, the company, all the port is belong to the VLAN 1. Next, we're going to create a VLAN and then we take some port and insert into the different VLAN. Okay? Yalla, repeat for switch number 2 the same. VLAN 10, 20, 30 and 99. Yalla. Repeat it the same. Config. Terminal, switch number 2. You have to create it as well in switch number 2 and switch number 3. The same procedure. Write VLAN 10. Yeah, name. شو اسمها الأولى؟ faculty. Yeah? faculty. Yeah? Both of all of them. Yeah, switch 2. Repeat نفس الإجراء. كملنا. 10. Yeah? خلي خليك تكتب كل هيك خطوة. عيدها من الأول هذا. هاي بعد. حنعيد في الأول الثاني أيوة راح enable enter config terminal config base enter VLAN VLAN 10 enter name faculty enter exit VLAN 20 name student exit VLAN 30 exit VLAN 99 enter name Control ZWR. Show VLAN. You find out the VLAN you already created 10, 20, 30 and 99. The same procedure in switch number 3. Switch 3. Enable config terminal. VLAN 10 enter name circle enter, exit. VLAN 20, enter, name, using, enter, exit. VLAN 30, name, guess, and exit. And VLAN admin, VLAN 99, name, management. Enter, Control Z, WR. Show VLAN. Now you find all the switch you have. While writing show VLAN or show VLAN brief command, you find out the VLAN you already created. 10, all of them must be 10, 20, 30, 99. Yeah, for all switch. Show VLAN, show VLAN, show VLAN, or show VLAN brief. Okay? Finish? Yeah. Next, they say here show VLAN brief. You already done that one. Next, you need to assign the port to the VLAN. Now you already create VLAN. So next step, we're gonna take some port and insert to the different VLAN. Yalla. From switch 2 here, there is no connection for VLAN here and switch number 1. If you can't do it, do it. Yeah, it's true as well. But in our exercise, here just the PC connect to the switch number 2 and switch number 3. So you need to insert and assign the port inside the switch number 2 and switch number 3. But if you're doing the switch number 1, it's okay, that's fine, it's working. But this topology, there is no PC connected to the switch number 1. So just for switch number 2 and 3. Go to the switch number 2. Yeah. Enable config terminal. Config terminal. Enter. So write interface in switch number 2. Yeah? Write interface. Interface range. Why I'm using range? Because I don't need to repeat for each port. Yeah? So I'm going to make it all of them. Yeah? Range from 11. FA faster net 0/11 to the 17. Enter. So I don't need to repeat faster net 11 or 12 or 13 or 14 or 15 or 16 or 17. I'm just writing a range. Interface range from 11 to, I'm just give the order to the switch. I'm going to give instructor to the switch. Please make for me from 11 to the 17 to the VLAN number 10. Right. Switch port mode access. In the switch has two modes. One is called access mode, another one called is the trunk mode. The trunk mode belongs to the old VLAN, but access mode belongs to the single VLAN. So from switch to the PC, that one access mode, access mode, access mode. But from switch to switch must be trunk. Otherwise, there is no information exchange between the switches. So between switch to switch must be, I'm going to make it trunk mode. But between a switch to the PC, access mode. Access mode is belong to the single VLAN. So that one single VLAN, single VLAN, single VLAN. If trunk mode belong for the multiple VLAN. Yeah? So we're going to make a switch port mode access. I mean this link. Switch port mode access. Switch port, right? Switch port access VLAN number 10.
So this separates for each,
Yeah, a single VLAN access mode. In this way, there is two modes, access mode or trunk mode. The trunk mode belongs for all VLAN, but access mode it belongs to the single VLAN. So I'm going to make here access mode, access mode, access mode. And here trunk mode, access mode, access mode, access mode. So right, switch port, access, VLAN, switch port, access, VLAN 10. Enter. Yeah? Exit, one exit. That one done. What I have done so far, I'm just assign the port to the VLAN. I'm giving him order to switch, please. From port number 11, 12, 13, enter 17, give belonging to the VLAN 10. Next, I'm gonna go for 18 to 24. Yeah? The same procedure. Interface, yalla, interface. Here, interface range. First terminate from 18 to the 24. 18 to the 24. Switch port, mode, access as well. Enter. Switch port, mode, access. Switch port, access. This time, access VLAN 20. Huh? No, that's it.
Switch, لا كانت switch
دقيقة.
access VLAN
VLAN 20. So, I'm set up second link. نعم صالح. Switch for mode access. Mode access. بعد الخطوة الثالثة بعد تسوت الأولى والثانية بعد الثالثة بس هي كونسيدر هنا هسه خلصت هاي باع صالح هسه هذه كملتها بلان 20 اثنين هاي الخطوة بلان 20 بقى الخطوة الأخيرة بلان 30 yeah? So finally in the switch number 2 right exit and then switch from 6 to the 10. From 6 to the 10. Enter switch port, mode access. Enter switch port, access VLAN, this time 30. Enter. Done. That one, switch number 2 is done. The same procedure, you have to go to the switch number 3. The same procedure. From 11 to 17 to the VLAN 10, repeated in the switch number 3. That one done. Control Z, WR. Finish. Go to the switch number. Yeah? Switch number 3. Yeah? Yalla. Config terminal, enter. Interface. Interface, range, range, first terminal 0/11 until 18. Enter switch port, mode access. Enter switch port, access, VLAN 10. Enter. Okay, Shabbat? Who is confused? هو يرجع لك الكيسة من البداية نقول نو اي بي دومين بس شنو معنى exit يلا interface range from 18 to the 24, enter 18 to the 24, the switchboard, mode axis, the switchboard axis, VLAN 20, enter, VLAN 20, yes, exit, and then finally from 6 to the 10, 6 to the 10, yeah. The switchboard, mode, axis, switchboard, axis, VLAN, 30, finally, enter, Control Z, WR. When you finish, write show VLAN, you find now. يلا شباب شوف when you finish everything in switch number 2 and number 3 writing show VLAN. Look now in the VLAN number 10 which ports belong to it? 11 12 13 14 15 16 17. Yeah? VLAN 20 which port belongs? 18 19 until 24. VLAN 30 from 6 until 10. Yeah? In VLAN, you have to repeat it as well. In switch number 2, switch number 3, both of them the same. Go to the switch number 3, show VLAN, write show VLAN brief or show VLAN. Switch number 2 here, show VLAN. يلا show VLAN. Yeah, the same procedure. The same procedure صالح. وعدتها هي نفس الشيء انا عدت 3 مرات يعني 3 تايم عدتها. ليش 3 تايم؟ لان هن نفس الكومنتات.
سويت هنا يقول لكم كفتين
وين كملنا فيها هذا صار كله قال شو فيها شو فيها ممتاز 10 معك بعد الوركات بيوم 10 كان كل اللي صار في 10 مع صار ال 20 انا اللي صار سنرجع نفس الشيء نعيد يلا انترفيس رينج انترفيس رينج رينج F8 0 سلاش حنبدي نفس الشيء 0 سلاش 11 to the 17 11 17 انتر switchboard mode access switchboard سوي التابع زين mode access انتر switchboard access VLAN يا VLAN توصل switchboard access switchboard access VLAN هسه هذا 11 سوي هسه روح على يا ريت هسه بعد سويت الاولى الثانيه من 18 ل 24 روح من 18 18 to 24 نفس الشيء سويتش بورد مود اكسس انتر سويتش بورد مود اكسس سويتش بورد مود اكسس سويتش بورد اكسس الى 20 مود اكسس انتر switch port access VLAN 20 switch port access VLAN 20 على VLAN لو حصل انتر اخر شيء سوي من 6 ل 10 سوي اكسس هسه من 6 ل 10 سوي على VLAN من 6 ل 6 to 10 اوكي شباب. So what I have done, I'm already made different VLAN, I'm assigned many port to the VLAN. Next, switch is different for the router. Switch just take the IP address. So the next step we're going to set up the IP address inside the switch, inside the VLAN 99 as a management. How can I access to the switch? Through the management VLAN 99. So I'm going to set up the IP address inside switch number 1 or 2 or 3. IP address inside VLAN 99. Yeah. يلا Go start from switch number 1, the top. Yeah? Cisco enable Cisco enter. So config terminal interface VLAN 99. First one, and you get the control is up. Write the IP address. What the IP address here? IP address. IP address 172.17.99.11. Subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Right, no shutdown. No shutdown. That one done. 172.17.99. Control Z WR. Go to the switch number 2. Switch number 2. Config terminal, enter, interface. VLAN 99. Enter, IP address 172.17.99.12. 255.255.255.0. Enter, no shutdown. Enter, Control Z WR. And finally, switch number 3. Shabab, all the command, you know, inside the lab exercise, you can't see in the side, yeah, inside the lab exercise, you find out all the command. So, switch number 3, config, terminal, interface, VLAN 99, IP address, 172.17.99.13. 255.255.255.0. Yeah. So you need to set up the IP address inside for each switch. Here, .11, and here .12, and here .13. 172.17.99.11. So I need to set up the IP address for each switch. Yeah? If you find here, you know it's different from router. Router, any port connected to it, you need to set up the logical IP address. In the switch, all the ports, all the switches belong for just one IP address, called management IP address. Next, okay شباب، منو متأخر؟ Who's late؟ شنو عندكم؟
من فتحت السويتش وقاعد تسوي كونفيجريشن؟
هو مو عندكم له داعي، هي نفسها ترى. أنا أسوي لي هنا بالضبط كوبي بيست، نفسه. هاي بالضبط، بس أنا سويت هنا أخذت هذين البورتات، أخذت من 11 نص 17 فئت على فيلانتين، وهنا نفس الشيء نص 11 نص 17 على فيلانتين.
بعدها فتحت السويتش الفوق.
اي بي ادرس، خلي اي بي ادرس وين؟ خليه بالفيلان 99. يا روح يلا دقوا على هذا، روح على هذا سويتش نمبر 1. كونفيج تيرمينال بالكونفيجريشن رايت انترفيس فيلان 99 انتر. انترفيس فيلان 99 انتر. يا اي بي ادرس رايت اي بي ادرس. اوكي 172 IP 172.17.99.11 and subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Enter, no shutdown. Yeah? Okay. Aziz, done. Control ZWR, هذا finish. Okay? Go to the switch number 2. Go to switch number 2. The same. With configuration, go to the configuration mode. Configuration mode. Yeah? Configuration mode. Enable config terminal and set up the IP address. Here, inside the VLAN 99, interface VLAN 99, IP address 172.17.99.12. 255 255 255 go 0 no shut down. وfinally the switch number 3. That's it. Yeah? يعني each switch took one IP address. switch to 12 172 17 99 12 وهنا 30 موجود باللاب اكسرسايز. اوكي who's date؟ السلام عليكم شباب. يلا we are nearly finished شباب. Final step. Yeah شباب. Final step we're gonna make it run between switch to switch. If you not make it run, there is no information passed between the switch. So between the switch to switch and the switch later on to the router must be trunk. Must. So I repeat again, the trunk belongs to the old VLAN. Access mode is belong to the single VLAN. So we're gonna make a trunk between the switch 1, switch 2, and switch 1, the switch 3. Make it trunk. Yeah? So finally go to the switch number 1 in the top. يلا config terminal يعني كبرت هاي. That's fine. Yeah. So يلا switch number 1 the top config terminal enter interface range faster net from 0 to the 1 to the 5 from 1 to the 5 I'm going to make it run port number 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 I'm going to make it run right switch port more run enter the switch port trunk native VLAN 99 enter no shutdown enter that's it control Z WR switch number 1 done you have to go to the switch number 2 ما ضعتوا شباب من ابو طبعا وين وصلت Go to the switch number 2 to make it run. Yeah? Switch number 2, config terminal, enter, interface, range, faster near 0/1 to the 5, switch port, mode trunk, the switch port, trunk, native, VLAN 99. Enter, no shutdown. نسوي تراني نسوي لي سويتشات بعد ما كملنا الثاني لازم نسوي switch الثاني finally switch number 3 config terminal interface range faster than 0/1 to the 5 switch port mode trunk switch port trunk native VLAN 99 enter no shutdown. Yalla finish everything. Anyone need help? Yalla I'm finished. Yeah? Now نعم
سويت كل شيء خلاص
Yeah? Right, بعد ساعات فوق كان نشوف شغلنا صح خلاص. اوكي. رايت شو انترفيس ترانك. شو ترانك. شو انترفيس. شو interface track. Enter, define for me that one switch number 2, just that's fine. Dot 1 Q switch.
Then 1, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's one, but in the top you say 1, 2 here because 2 port connected to it. If you go there, right, show interface trunk. Enter, you find 2. Yeah?
Because my so here is كل
اي يعني بالسويتشات شنو معناه؟ يعني بالسويتش الاول انا اختاريت من الاول من بورت نمبر 1 to the 5 اقول له بليز ميك فرانك بالسويتش نمبر 1 واعيد الكوماندات بالسويتش نمبر 2 واعيد الكوماندات بالسويتش نمبر 3
من
فرانك
1
إلى 5 من 1 to the 5 yeah? It's up to you if you want to make just one port because here 1 here 2 maybe later on you're going to use 3 4 5 so just specify from 1 to 5 make you trunk from all the switch yeah? Here 1 to the 5 for all the switch yeah? خلينا نشوف والله شغلنا صح yeah? You need for example you need to ping to management Ahmed Abdi go to the switch number 1 yeah? Right ping must be get reply 172.7 dot 12 just waiting yeah, I get reply now must be get reply when you finish the trunking must be get reply for both switch if you go to the switch number 1 ping number 2 you get reply 100% ping number 3 you get reply must be get reply otherwise there is some mistake yeah go for another switch 13 enter just wait I get reply yeah reply must be get reply يعني يكون something mistake yeah بالتران Ahmed Abdin you get reply sure look to me go to the PC number 1 yeah ping PC number 1 is belong to the VLAN 10 Ahmed Abdin Faisal ping for me VLAN 10 here 1 to the 4 ping 172, 17, 10, dot 20, 24. Must be get reply, must be get reply. Pick for me from 1 to the 2. It's no, doesn't work. That's why me. Why? Any idea? An actual network must be get reply for everywhere. But at the moment, just for the same VLAN, I get reply from 1 to the 4, 2 to the 5, 3 to the 6. But 1, 2, 2 to the 3, you cannot. Why? What do you think, Shabab? Any idea? Hello, Naimeen? Shabab? يعني أنا كملت everything. Yeah, Ahmed Abdin the same, Faisal the same. They say Ahmed Abdin from 1 to the 2 I cannot get reply. He's right. Because different sub-networking is different VLAN. So you need something to make everything correct. You need layer 3 router. Later on, not next week, week after, we're going to insert router here. And going to make sub-interface inside the router. The router layer 3 they route traffic in the separate VLAN. They make everything is correct. But the moment you can, the same VLAN, 100% you get reply. The same VLAN. From here, يعني 1 to the 4, 2 to the 5, 3 to the 6, you get reply 100%. If not reply, there is something wrong. Yeah? Exactly like what I did. But before that one, you need to get reply from switch to the switch. Must be. From switch number 1 to the switch number 2. 1 to the 3. Must be get reply. يلا من عنده باش مشكلة.
بس وقت اكسس يبقى دي لا تمام تطلع بيها بعدين يشتغل
منطقة كده المسائل وإذا لا ولا الذي إذا نسيت هذا شنو هذا؟ شوف هذا الحاجة هذا البيس كده هو the same إذا تخلي the same VLAN بس the different IP address يعني هو 12 الفيلان خلي اي بي ادريس مال فيلان غير فيلان بيجي الفيلان هذا لازم تفاني شو اسمه وده عندك بانه لازم the same VLAN the same subnet ما تجي لي الاولى هسه هذا خليه انا بال 12
الحين ما قلت انا واحد
هذا بالضبط الانسان قد هذا الاي بي ادريس خلينا 20 بدون 30 نيجي مع العلم انا خليت بال 12 مليون في الفيلان بس خليت الاي بي ادريس الصحيح بس اذا خلينا 10 و30 اوكي شباب فيصل done inshallah next week we're going to working with the VLAN trunking protocol instead to configure for each with different VLAN just we're going to make one as a server and the rest as a client and they push all the VLAN. Any questions shabab? Don't be shy. Yes? No.